All right, so you've decided that you want to start investing. Well, good news. In the next 8 minutes, I'm going to show you my simple long-term strategy for making money in the markets. First things first, give me 8 minutes and I'll teach you how to invest long-term. It's a deal. No, seriously, if you can spare just a few minutes of your day, I promise you won't regret it. So let's start the timer. Okay, so what exactly does long-term investing mean? Well, it's all about putting your money to work in assets that grow over 10, 20, even 30 years. We're talking about index funds, ETFs, basically anything that allows you to own a little slice of the market pie without having to pick individual stocks. This isn't about get-rich-quick crypto moonshots or day trading penny stocks. That's speculation, not investing. This is the real deal. The best part? You don't need to be a financial genius or have more money than you know what to do with. All you need is a few $100 and the willingness to let your money grow slowly but steadily. And guess what? The numbers don't lie. Over the past 100 years, the S&P 500 has delivered an average annual return of around 10.5%. That means a $10,000 investment in 1926 would be worth over $1.5 million today. That's the power of long-term investing. So let me lay out my simple 3-step strategy for making the most out of your investments. Step 1. Open a brokerage or investment account through the link on the description. Step 2. Pick a globally diversified ETF. And Step 3. Invest consistently every month. No matter what the market does, don't touch it for at least 10 years. Let's break this down step by step, starting with Step 1. Opening a brokerage or investment account. There are plenty of options here from Vanguard, Charles Schwab, Fidelity, and M1 Finance. My personal favorite is a European app called Freedom 24. Because most importantly, it's fully regulated in the EU and backed by investor protection schemes, which makes it one of the safest options for long-term investing in Europe. Plus, it supports over 1,000 ETFs and 18,000 stocks. Once you've signed up, it's time to move on to Step 2. Picking a globally diversified ETF. Now here's where you might think I'm going to recommend some fancy high-fee hedge fund. But nope, we're keeping it simple. One of my favorite ETFs is the VUAA, which tracks the performance of the top 500 companies in the US. I like this one for its simplicity and low fees. You want your money spread across different markets and sectors so that you can weather any unexpected storms that come your way. And that brings us to Step 3, investing consistently every month. Here's the magic formula. Invest at least €200 per month. That's about $50 or 40 pounds. Just keep in mind, the earlier you start, the better. So if you can invest more, even if it's just a little bit more, it will make a huge difference in the long run. So how much can you expect to earn with this simple strategy? Well, let's see. If you invest €200 each month for 30 years with an average annual return of 10%, which is pretty conservative, you could end up with a whopping €500,000. That's right. €500,000 just from investing a few €100 a month. And the best part? You don't need to check on it, adjust it, or even think about it until you retire. But why does this work so well? You might be wondering, how come you're not trying to time the market or pick winning stocks? Well, here's the thing. Timing the market is almost impossible. Even professionals with fancy degrees and years of experience struggle to do it consistently, so why try? Instead, this strategy lets you ride the long-term trend of the market and benefit from compound interest, which is the 8th wonder of the world. Here's how it works. Imagine you invest €200, and after 1 year, your investment grows to €2,500. Then the next year, instead of earning €2,500, you earn €2,760. And the year after that, you earn even more because now your initial investment of €200 plus the profits you made next year will be bigger than previous years. So the longer you keep investing, the more money you make. And here's the kicker. If you continue investing 200 euros every month, your gains will compound. By the time you retire, your initial investment of 200 euros could turn into a massive 500,000 euros. And the best part? You don't have to be a millionaire to make it happen. Let me show you what I mean. Let's say you're a teacher earning a modest salary of 30,000 euros per year. If you start investing just 200 euros every month at the age of 25, you could have over 1,110,069.63 saved up by the time you retire at 65. That's enough to live comfortably for a whole year without working. And if you invest 500 euros each month, you could have a whopping 2,797,803.70 euros. But here's the reality. Most people don't even think about it. They spend everything they earn and wonder why they're still struggling financially when they retire. So let me ask you, what type of investor do you want to be? An investor who actually invests, or a spender who keeps up with the Joneses? It's your choice. I know it's not easy to start investing. Believe me, I've been there. But once you get started, it becomes a natural part of your life, and you'll wonder why you didn't do it sooner. Just think about all the amazing experiences you could afford with that extra money. Traveling to exotic locations, buying your dream home, or simply living life with less stress and more freedom. And the best part? You don't have to sacrifice your lifestyle to make it happen. With a little planning and discipline, you can achieve financial freedom while still enjoying the things you love. Now let's talk mistakes. Because let's face it, we all make them, and you definitely want to avoid these four. First off, don't panic sell. We've all heard stories of people selling their investments at the worst possible moment and locking in their losses. Don't be that person. Remember, investing is a long-term game, and short-term fluctuations are totally normal. Second, don't check your investments daily. Seriously, it's like checking your weight every morning. You're only going to stress yourself out for no reason. Trust the process and let your investments grow. Third, don't invest money you'll need soon. This is your emergency fund. It's not for funding your new investment scheme or buying that shiny Tesla. Keep it safe and accessible until you really need it. Fourth, avoid high fees. It's like getting ripped off at the grocery store. You wouldn't believe how much money you lose to high fees over the years. Stick with low-cost index funds and ETFs and watch your investment grow. So there you have it. In just over 6 minutes, I've shared my simple, long-term investing strategy. It's not rocket science, but it is effective. And the best part? It's totally free. If you learned something new today, hit the like button and share this video with your friends. And if you're ready to take the next step, subscribe to stay tuned for more videos on making smart financial moves. Oh, and don't forget to follow me on social media for daily tips and inspiration. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.